Hi, I'm Cinda Sales, and welcome to this episode of Cinda Tells TV. You know, as broker-owner of the Cinda Sales Real Estate Group and over 20 years of experience, I've helped thousands of people buy, sell, and invest in real estate. So as you watch this informational video, if you find that you have more questions or you'd like a personal consultation regarding your real estate needs, please call me at 816-600-7355 and I will be happy to help you. So now, let's take a look. Hi, I'm Cinda Rader with the Cinda Sales Realty Group, and welcome to another episode of Cinda Tells TV. You know, a lot of people ask for a buyer, why should I hire a real estate agent? It's very important to hire a real estate agent. I'm going to talk to you today about some points of that. And the first one is really to look out for your best interest. When people are buying homes, they may not know. They may not understand the market, and that's why a really good professional real estate agent with good experience can help you get through that transaction, because there's a lot of things to know. It's one of the biggest investments that you will probably make, and we want to protect that investment. So how do we do that? We are fiduciary to you, and fiduciary simply means that we honor and serve you to the best of our ability to make sure that you get what you want, and it's all done right. We're able to show you properties. Now, if you're out looking for a home, knocking on doors is not going to be possible. Some buyers just want to work through the listing agent. I don't think that's a smart thing to do, because the listing agent is going to represent that buyer, and don't let them tell you, or that seller, and don't let them tell you any different, because it's not a good idea for an agent to represent the buyer and the seller. They should represent either one party or the other, and then you do not have a conflict of interest. We're going to be able to show you the properties that you want to look at through a buyer consultation. So we're going to determine exactly what it is that you want, and we're going to find those properties for you, so you're not wasting your time knocking on doors or looking at stuff that you might not be able to buy or would want to buy. We're going to negotiate for you. That's very important. A really good real estate agent should be a really exceptional negotiator, which means they're not afraid to make the offer and to push back if they need to with the seller's agents to get your best deal. And remember, it's going to be your best deal, but it always is going to be a win-win. And to protect your interests, like we talked before, looking out for what is best for you. Facilitate your paperwork. That's a very important aspect of having a representation of a buyer's agent for you, because we want to make sure that paperwork is right, that it protects you, that when we're writing that contract, that it's done correctly. That's very important. You don't want to get into a lawsuit later on because your paperwork wasn't done correctly. Now, another thing that buyers will also ask us is, how do you get paid? It's not free. Well, no, nothing's really free in the world, is it? But the way we get paid is typically through the seller, through the listing. The seller offers the service fee commission to the buyer's agent, and that is how we get paid. However, if you're buying a for sale by owner, and sometimes we find the perfect property that is not listed with an agent, but the owner actually has it listed and is marketing it, we can either speak with them about putting that into the price of the home, or that would be a fee that we would make arrangements for you to pay. But when we sit down to do our buyer consultation, we can talk about that. If you have any other questions, we'd be happy to answer you, and you can contact me anytime at 816-600-7355, or visit us on the web at cindasales.com. Thanks so much for joining us today and for another episode of Cinda Tells TV. I'll look forward to hearing